Welcome back, guys. So as you can probably tell by the intro, we've got some shiny new parts that have arrived for the SS, the drift car. Been waiting for weeks, haven't said anything about it because I've just been waiting until everything's all sorted, but now we're good to go. It's all steam ahead. So as you can see, we've got a full spool kit, spool H-beam rods, CP bullet pistons, these fellas here. So CP bullet pistons and Marl rings, or Marley, depending on how you say it, Kinetic head gaskets, and obviously gudgeon pins and locking retainer clips to suit. So I've gathered over these parts for a while. I've had them for a couple of weeks, but I've just been waiting for the block to get all machined. So we've got Ls1 block. It's been in the machine shop, so it's been rebored. Everything's been squared off or circled off, made sure it's all good. New cam bearings all done. Was not acid bath, but hot tubbed, so it's all nice and clean. But obviously it's sitting on the floor, so I got to make sure everything's all clean again. Crank has been ground and linished, so she's all mint. Had new reluctor wheel fitted to it, as that the other one was damaged, that come out of this engine, not this engine but another one. And we've got the double row timing chain collar already on there, so got a few goodies coming for this one. It's going to be a good motor when it gets all put back together. So today I've just got to it's a Saturday, not going to work for too long today, but my mate's GR Yaris out of here, Falcon, a few little cars, Sam sitting over there, my patrol, a few cars in the workshop, just need to get them out so we can put the block up on the engine stand and start cleaning it up before anything goes near it. And then just usual stuff, drop all the bearings in, and take measurements and stuff like that. The con rods themselves have been machined, because obviously my engine guy, he's a real fanatic when it comes to engine assembly, so he wants to make sure everything's dead round. So they're all been machined and they're all dead round, or however you want to say it. Pistons, the bore has been machined to suit. Should be running compression ratio of 9:1 or 9:2:1, somewhere around about there. Perfect for boost and E85, lots of boost. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be running it at yet, but we'll get to that stage when it goes to Benny and gets tuned by M1 Performance, because I'm not going to be tuning this myself, not with the amount of money that's in this bottom end. So both a big shout out to Benny at Precise Engineering on the Gold Coast in Southport. He's a bloody legend. Went out of his way to get the block machine and everything done for me, tracked down parts. He ordered the kit. I said what I wanted, and he worked out exactly what he wanted to go into the motor, make sure everything was perfect, so everything should marry up perfectly. So yeah, big shout out to him, he's a bloody legend, and I was annoying him for weeks on end about this sort of stuff. So yeah, today's just going to be pretty much, probably almost pack that away because I'm not sure I'm going to have enough time, but I'm going to cover them up so no dust or anything gets on them, and get that motor up on the stand and probably clean it first, and then just make sure, I'll probably do crank, put the crank in, maybe do the measurements on that, make sure the measurements on the crank bearings are perfect, not too tight, not too loose, and then if I have enough time I'll do the rods as well, make sure they're all tight, or not too tight, not too loose, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so happy we're finally going to get the drift car back on the track, and it's going to be a powerhouse. So I'm not sure what it's going to make yet. I'm not going to go with hopes and dreams of biggest of horsepower, even though this combination, apart from an alloy block, is good for well over 1,000 rear wheel horsepower. But sorry, yeah, so probably suitable for a drift car, probably around the 700, 750, 800. Nah, probably around the 700 horsepower, guys. But whatever it makes, I'm sure it'll be good. If I was making around 600 before on 10, 11 psi, I'm sure we turned it up a bit, say 15 psi, should make some steam. But yeah, sorry I haven't been uploading, guys, but just work. As you can see, this is actually quiet to the way it's been lately. Just cars and stuff everywhere, so work has been crazy, so I haven't had time to actually film anything. So I'm gonna try and get back into the rhythm again, at least 1 or 2 videos a week, but I can only do what work will allow me to do when I'm here by myself. So I've got a bloody plethora of engine parts, LS parts laying around. I've got a block there, which I've taken parts out of, so that's what the block that the crank came out of. My other LS that come out of the family car, and then just parts disassembled everywhere. Obviously I'll need to clean this sump up because I'll be using that sump, and I've got a few other parts over here I'll be showing you. Where are they? So I've got a set of ported 241 heads here. They'll be perfect. Sam's still sounding as good as ever. I remember it was a lot sadder the last time I pushed this over there.
Really? Why?
Because it was when I pulled it apart last time, it was all destroyed.
Sure.
Well, that's life, baby. Beauty. You bloody beauty. Alright, let's go home.
Thanks, look.
I guess I'll start with cleaning it. Cleaning it up. You don't want any shit in there. Green. Green as a bean. Now for the crank. This is scary. Make sure everything's 100% clean. Don't want no crap. Whoop. Don't watch that. That was the wrong one. Slide. Beauty. That one's a thrust washer, not a thrust bearing, so the factory ones in the normal ones in there. Nice. One. Two. How to do the rest. Time for that lube. Hey, Reese.
Oh yeah.
No, you don't want too much. Spread him out. Gotta get down in the crack.
All the way in there.
Gotta make sure you get that crack filled up. So the thrust washer, thrust bearing, whatever you want to call it. Now for the main cuts. These are a bit easier. Funny thing about building engines, everyone does it differently. Some people just don't do it.
Like me.
But everyone has an opinion.
It's definitely a skill. That's for sure.
Ta-da! Now for the next step. Wow. She's in. Damn, that looks sexy. Actually, I've made a mistake. Need to clean this one back off because we've got to check the clearance.
Oh yep.
So.
I was about to say that myself.
One eternity later.
this is Flumsky, and right about now you're listening to Tiana. Keep this shit fucking loud.
Now for the final question.
Does she spin?
Does it spin? I need to grab a pair of pliers. Shifter. Ooh, look at that spinach. Isn't that just beautiful seeing that?
Yeah.
Does it get you horny too, Reese?
Oh yeah.
Does it make you horny, baby? It's the initial grip because of the assembly lead. Once you break the seal, it's fine. Break the seal. Look at that. Birdie. Well, that's it for today. We didn't get much done. Had to do a bit of other crap around the shed. But you've seen all the shiny parts now. The bottom end, or the cranks in there, all assembled, torqued down. All the clearances are checked. Done that. Just done that off camera because it's a bit tedious. But yeah, so that's all done. Next video will be assembling the rods and the pistons, checking ring gap, and then checking bearing clearances on the rods, and going from there. And then the rest of the motor. Once that's done, that's the scary part. The rest of it's just straightforward. So hope you enjoyed a nice quick one today, guys, and see you in the next one.
I'm still going. Hard bit coming off makes for a sad picture.